I liked it, but I feel bad for liking it.
You eat bacon all the time.
Yeah, but...
Have you ever thought about where your bacon
That's
comes
my bacon.
from?
Let's go and eat.
At just 16 years old, South London schoolgirl Terry weighs in at a whopping 17 stone.
I'm addicted to food, because if I walk past the shop and I have the money, I want to buy things. You're going past a chip shop, and you're just like, fresh oil, not like dirty oil. And you're like, wow, I feel like some chips. Tomato ketchup. Best.
But Terry has ambitions way beyond the size of her next meal.
I'm going to go to college, or sixth form. I'm going to study government and politics, English, lit, sociology, photography. Well, my ambition is to be a judge because I love law, and I want to help, and I want to do what's right.
Terry's drive for success masks an inner struggle.
She's a very strong young lady. She has willpower, but in the issues of weight loss, just can't seem to get it right.
She thinks her parents' breakup is the root of her problems.
Well, I started overeating when my dad left. I was about 8, 9, I think. That made me like quite sad. Instead of crying, I would turn to food because why am I going to cry when I can eat?
Chips and chocolate never let Terry down.
One of my best buddies, food. Whenever I was hungry, food. Whenever I was bored, food.
Junk food may be Terry's weakness, but it's her strength of character that's getting her noticed in Borneo.
Don't really want to get on the wrong side of Terry because might have a spear inside of my neck.
Walk across the pit. You are clean now.
Having appeased the gods with the sacrifice, the teens must now step over the corpse to ensure that no bad blood is carried into their new home. The Longhouse is home for the next month, where the boys and girls will sleep separately. Some of them are impressed.
Well, it is amazing what native people have done. It's all handmade, so it's fantastic.
But not all the teens are so appreciative. After less than 5 minutes in the girls' room, Danielle is unhappy about the communal sleeping arrangements.
And it's just really pissed me off because now I've got to sit here, I've got to be awake. I might as well just literally walk around all day, do you know what I mean? There's no point in me going to sleep if I can't get to sleep. All I'm doing is just laying down. What is the point?
Of all the teens, Danielle's obesity poses the biggest risk to her health. At home in North London, beauty student Danielle tucks into a massive 4,000 calories a day.
I'm always mostly eating because of boredom and because I've got really nothing much else to do. So nice. And also just because it's there.
She's piled on even more weight over the last few years, and her mum's run out of ideas to help.
I've encouraged Danielle more than I could possibly tell anyone to lose weight. I've paid for swimming lessons, I've paid for ballet lessons, I've paid for dance lessons. I've spent untold amounts of money.
I tell my mum I'm going to the gym. Basically, I don't go to the gym, so I'm lying to her.
When it comes to her weight, Danielle's deceiving nobody except herself. But she can no longer deny the evidence before her eyes.
All you see is the fat. You don't actually see me. It just feels like it's taking over me. I'm disgusted by it. I don't like it at all. It's all horrible and flabby and fat and just wobbly like jelly.
She's finally decided to face the truth and take on the challenge of Borneo.
I believe that there's a little fighter to come out. You know, I believe that there is someone there who is ready to go for it, to actually do something.
It's one thing to be feisty, but tantrums and quarrels are frowned on by the Iban. As the wise man Imong makes clear, if you don't get on in the Longhouse, you won't survive.
And in order to live life in the Longhouse, the most important thing is respect and cooperation. There should be no quarrel in this house. Everybody must live in peace.
With ground rules established, the Iban offer the teens their first lessons in self-sufficiency, jungle style.
You have to collect your own vegetable, you have to fish the fish, You have to hunt in order to live here. We will not tolerate with laziness. I want all the boys to go down there to see us how we prepare the food. We prepare the pig. For the girls, go to the kitchen with the ladies, start to see how they do cooking, how they prepare the food. This is as a start today.
Soon the boys will have to hunt pigs and prepare their own meat. Less than an hour after arriving, it's time for the couch potatoes to become butchers. For fast food addict Chris, it's a major shock to the system.
It is really weird that it was living just a few minutes ago.
But Welsh farmer Jimmy is made of sterner stuff.
Just life and death, I see it all the time, so.
One of the boys is missing. Hamim's Muslim faith forbids the consumption of pork. Uneasy about the butchery, he's gone to the kitchen where the girls are being shown how to prepare bamboo. This Iban favourite is low in saturated fat and cholesterol. It's a good source of fibre and has around the same amount of protein as a cabbage or an aubergine.
So if it was just them, would they use all this food as well, or is this just because there's like a lot of it?
We eat a lot because we walk very, very hard.
Just 100 miles from the equator, in the Borneo jungle, night falls early and fast. By 6 p.m. it's dark, but the temperature is still simmering at 28 degrees. 7,000 miles from home, Hamim religiously observes his evening prayers.
When you pray, you just feel good. It's like you feel less stressed.
It's time for the teens' first supper in the longhouse. A stew of rice, bamboo, pig and chicken. It's a supper of fresh, unprocessed, healthy food. And for some of them, the new diet is a revelation.
It's like McDonald's here, without the junk. It just tasted really good, I don't know why. It tasted fresh, and I still had to get killed, so I knew how it was cooked and everything. I like that.
So you can see it from like when you kill it to when it goes on your leaf.
But others find it harder to stomach.
I don't like it.
Really? Why not? Not even the pork?
I've got good bamboo.
Oh, right, okay.
I wouldn't say the first time ever I've not been in play, but one of.
Meanwhile, there's one teen who seems quite at home.
I like it, because I eat rice and curry at home a lot, and I eat with my hands usually at home anyway.
.5-stone social care student Hamim is from a large Muslim family in Essex. One of 6 children, he's always been overweight, and now the fat plays a key role in his personality.
Some people would say I'm like a teddy bear and stuff like that, and I like being fat because like everyone says you're warm and like they can hug me and everything. They just like me.
For Hamim, losing weight in Borneo is almost a drawback.
I almost like being big and fat because I'm going to miss my fat, because sometimes it's just nice to shake it as well. It's just like, it's something that I always do.
His biggest weakness is his mum's home cooking.
Give me a bit more.
But his family is worried.
Hamim is a big fatty, and we think he got some obvious problem.
We'd tell him off, but then would share the food with him anyway. So, you know, it just turns into a cycle, so I can't completely blame him.
Hamim may lack discipline when it comes to food, but he's devoted to his faith. Unable to prepare or eat non-halal meat, he's determined to contribute to the team in other ways.
I obviously can cook, I obviously can cut a fish. I can do a few things that I know they might not be able to do. We just need to work as a group and figure it all out, who's going to do what or how it's going to be done.
In Borneo, Hamim struggles to make the others understand the restrictions imposed by his faith.
He's like the odd one out. He can't do things that we can do, and we want to know why he can't do them things.
Pig, I'm not allowed to touch it because it's not an animal. I think that's the animal that eats all the crap. Like whatever it finds, it eats.
you're just going to keep saying, it's my religion, when you don't understand nothing. You don't understand what you're saying to us. Like
but I
lads.
told you about the pork part.
Yeah, but listen, that all the lads went out today and did the pork bit. Fair enough, you know how to do it. You told us that. You told us that.
It's not your religion not to watch. You really could have watched.
Okay, but listen, yeah. The reason why I didn't watch is because it's not like, what, am I going to watch every day when you guys do it? No. So I went to the kitchen to learn something else. So that maybe when you guys cut the pork, I can do something else. That's the whole reason why I didn't watch.
What he's told me, I do understand. Like, you can't eat pig or touch pig or put meat in a different way. So I fully understand, and we all do. So when you tell us, then we'll know, and then we can help you as well.
Yeah, okay.
Because don't forget, like I said, we are a team.
Yeah.
For youngsters used to burger bars and shopping malls, there are few places more alien than the jungle at night. They're likely to be sharing their living quarters with cockroaches, mozzies and reptiles. It's essential they know how to protect themselves.
I want to find my mosquito net. I can't hear from bloody rain. Oh! No, all I want to do is find my mosquito net. It's not funny because if I get eaten and you don't, I'm going to get angry.
By 10 p.m, as the weather deteriorates, a more explosive storm is brewing in the girls' room. After 7 hours in the jungle, deprived of the simple carbs and sugars she craves, Danielle's got issues.
I'm hungry. I couldn't eat the rice. It tastes like mashed potato. It tastes like crap.
I think reality's at home, just feeling a bit homesick, realising it's going to be tougher than she probably thought.
Well, you just have to grim and bear it. It's my birthday in 5 days. It's my fucking birthday. Come on, my 17th. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be here on my birthday sitting here being upset. I don't want to be upset on my birthday, and I will.
Dealing with Danielle falls to Terry.
I think it's just homesickness, you know. It's not homesickness, it's just I miss going into my bedroom and turning on the light, having a ceiling over my head, having my pink walls, having my nice fresh bed, not some fucking little mosquito net in an open area. I don't like it. I can't live like it. Why did you sign up? Because you want to lose weight and you want to be healthier. Well, but I've had enough of it. I can't do it. At least try, but you haven't tried. We haven't hunted anything. You ain't killed nothing. You haven't cooked anything, so you haven't really done shit. I've done it for a day. I'm proud of myself for doing it for a day. Yeah, but we've fattened ourselves up for a day. We haven't come. What we came here for is to lose weight. That's Ellen saying. We've come to change our lifestyle and lose weight because look at us. We're all fat, and that's what we want to do. We want to have a healthier lifestyle. We want to have a healthier lifestyle. Do you know what I mean?
But we can't convince her to stay.
Just let her sleep on it.
No,
And if she really wants to go home tomorrow, let her sleep on it.
I don't want her to go though, because then it's just proving the whole, you know, scenario that people are lazy. I mean, I'm not lazy.
Yeah, well, we all it's like proving you're lazy.
Yeah, it's proving that a group of us slowly, it's just proving the point that everybody watching this thinking fat people don't do anything but sit around and eat, watch telly and EastEnders.
Yeah, but there's some skinny people who are lazy bastards.
Yeah, and I'm trying to prove them right that fat people are not lazy.
Want to lose weight? I'll go home and lose weight by myself. If it's going to be like this, then I'm going to lose weight at home. Technically, that's kind of